Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. We are continuing our Hall of Fame series with Menelik. The winner of the poll here was Ethiopia. Ethiopia can be absolutely busted, especially the way I play the game. I love to play the game with secret societies and heroes and legends and all of those things on, and he was not designed with that in mind. It makes him, I think he's the fastest culture win we have on the channel. It makes him incredibly good, and what makes him so good is the synergy between Council of Ministers, receive science and culture equal to 15% of your faith, and the Void Singers receive science and culture equal to your faith bonus as well. So you're ending up with, like, I think it's like 35 or 30%. What's the bonus here for the Void Singers? Void Singers. It doesn't tell us. No, it's chorus. I know it's chorus. Gold, science, and culture equal to 20%. So yeah, you get 35% of your faith. 35% of your faith turns into science and culture, which is insane. It pushes you through the tree if you really focus on your faith. And with the Hewn Church, one faith for every adjacent mountain and hills tile, and tourism at flight based on your faith output, you can really get a lot of faith and a lot of tourism. Not only that, you also get international trade routes granting you faith per resource at the origin city, and improved resources provide +1 faith for each copy the city owns. So you can really start stacking a lot of faith bonuses, getting you a lot of culture and science. And that's what we're going to be going for today. This is our start position, and it's not a bad start position. It might not look amazing, but it's actually pretty decent. We've got 1, 2, 3 resources giving us faith. I'm pretty sure this counts towards bonus resources as well. So we've got 4 sources of resource faith in the capital if I keep this here, and this is a good farm triangle, so we might keep this here. We also have a good Hewn Church right here. It's going to be providing us with 6 faith and 6 tourism eventually. And we also have another good Hewn Church right here, providing us with 4 faith and 4 tourism. If I am able to get enough early faith, then we can set a 1, 2, 3. We could set a holy site over here with Dance of the Aurora if we can get that, and get quite a bit of faith that way as well. We're also making sure that we settle on a hill, because settling on the hill gets us that faith production bonus. We want to start with a scout always. That's just the best starting move in the game unless you're playing as maybe China. We're going to go for astrology as well and work our way pretty quickly towards drama and poetry so we can get these bad boys going. There are cities to be had over here. There's hills. We like hills. And there's river tiles. I would love a mountain tile down this way, but I don't think we're going to get a mountain tile. Who do we meet? Mulan and non-modal, and we get the owls. I really want to get Magnus, because I want lots of settlers, because we should, if we get a golden age, be able to abuse monumentality. And in order to get that golden age, we're going to push for 2 scouts. I also really want to find, you know, goody huts. Goody huts are what unlock the Void Singers for us, so we need to get there fast. Let's go for God King so we can get that faith in the capital. And we unlocked our scout. I think we're going to greed for a 3rd scout. That's pretty greedy, but it should pay off if we're able to get goody huts. I really want an early trade route to non-modal. Ooh, a cod is over there. And there's our first good hit on the Chocolate Hills. That boosts astrology for us. Yeah, that was right next door to us. 1 goody hut there, 1 goody hut here. First meet on a cod down here. Great start so far. Oh my goodness, and a free builder to boost irrigation like that for us. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. And we get the Void Singers. Fantastic. That's exactly what we wanted. Now we just need to get a governor title and build a monument. There goes the barb camp giving us writing. Okay, that's a pretty good pickup. I'm not really going to be shooting for that, but we do want to get to flight fairly quickly. So writing can be good. And it looks like we're mostly alone here, weirdly enough. And there's not too many hill cities to be had, but we can definitely find some. There's a city up here somewhere. I don't want my scout to get eaten. That's 2 barbarians taken care of. If I can take care of a 3rd barb, then we'll end up with bronze working boosted, and blam, that should be bronze working right there. 3 barbs. Let's go ahead and purchase our trader. As soon as we get irrigation, that'll make it a good trade route for us. And I want the gold to send it to Nanmodal. Political philosophy, Antananarivo, first meet on them as well. What do we get? Mysticism boosted. I'm gonna lose this scout, unfortunately. It's okay, we have a backup. We'll send him down here. Ugh, you're in my way, but we can level you up to movement in woods. And we're sending somebody over here to deal with that barb camp as soon as we can. We're kind of alone over here. If we can grab monumentality, we're gonna be feeling great. Ah, I did not get Dance of the Aurora. Well, darn. I guess we'll go culture from plantations. I have quite a few of those around, so we'll just found that. The issue is everywhere I would like to put a holy site, I would kind of much rather have a church. I guess I'll put a holy site there. You could be a city. If I put a city here, we could really get a good church here. And I would argue another church here and another church here. So that's pretty solid. Already, this is a ton of tourism coming through. We just have to get to flight. We've also unlocked Maui, which is really good with Menelik, because you can create resources for yourself, making your trade routes worth more faith. Irrigation gets us this cotton, and we'll probably spend some money maybe on the tobacco, or maybe we go out here to the silk. Let's get to mining next and just keep running Maui around. I need a hill over here to settle on for the chocolate hills. Our cities don't get the faith bonus unless they're founded on hills. So you definitely want to be founding always on top of a hill. And you get combat strength for being in hills. We've also found Vesuvius and John Curtin. I think he'll probably like us. We've got a barb camp over here, which I don't like. That's gonna mess with my trade route. Gross. I'll need to send somebody over to deal with that. We're just 4 era score away from getting our golden age. And that's entirely doable. Oh, I can't do it on an owned plot. Ugh. I need to do it over here in these. And I can do maybe something down here on these hills. But I'd rather make the tundra more livable, so we'll put it up there. Yeah, I'm not scared of you, warrior. You can keep pounding into me, give me XP. Wow, there's so many mountains around here. Will you give me open borders for 17 gold? Yes. Then we'll go explore through you, try to find more things. Oh, we've come up to the end of the era and we're not close to a golden age. That's issues, because I really want the golden. So instead of settling out over here, I'm gonna come settle out over here, try to get some era score for this. Holy site is pretty far away, but I need to get a holy site down because I need to get a religion. Well, I don't really need a religion, but I would really like a religion. Maybe there's something down here that'll give us a little era score. Guitarja gives us a little era score. That's good. Gives us 1. Early Empire is done. Where am I gonna get a real quick... I wanted a really quick envoy, but I'm not gonna find it, I think. I met Mexico. Oh, I wish I could find some more era score somewhere. I don't think this is gonna get me. I don't think settling near a wonder is worth 3. I think it's worth 2. I still a part of my game that I'm really bad at. Oh, and there's a goody hut. Getting that goody hut is maybe enough. 2 turns. Oh, it's gonna be close. Bro, get out of my way, John Curtin. Get out of my way, sir. Dodged a bullet on that flood. You're still here, dude. Get out of my way. Anybody over here to our west? Okay, this is worth 1 point. And then settle, that's worth 2. Pangea Ultimate. Wow, that was worth a lot of points, actually. 3 for the wonder, so that's worth 3. Flooded, that's worth 1, and it's a new continent, that's worth 2. So we gained 6 off of that. We overshot our goal, but I am okay with that. We can get a +5 holy site right there. We're really close to building a drama and poetry, so I want to purchase a builder out right here so that we can get our rock-hewn churches down. And we're going to go into a monumentality golden age and abuse all of this faith. And we're going to gray goo out across the map here. 2 religions are gone. 2 religions have been taken. Oh, what am I asking? I was about to say, do I go for Exodus? No, I go for monumentality. But I need to get these holy sites out. I'm going to jump into archery next. Get you settled into that city and start planning my settlements. I would really like to get another governor title first. So we're going to go for state workforce after drama and poetry before we start settling. That'll give us enough time to bank up some faith as well. We might not get a religion. It'll be a little close. We don't necessarily need it, but I would love reliquaries because we're going to have lots of relics and faith. And we get Nanmodal. Why did I get Nanmodal? They just wanted state workforce? Merchant, galley, scientist, merchant. Probably not going to get very many of those. Let's go for a shrine. Honestly, probably better just to purchase that shrine and go for a granary here. So let's purchase that for 280. And let's see if we can get open borders out of you. That's great. Now let me explore. Trauma and poetry allows us to get our rock-hewn churches. And now you're going to see our faith like explode. Pop this down here. 4 era score. And that is a 6 faith tile. As long as we're working it. That's a lot of faith. We went from like 5 faith per turn up to 20 almost. Or not 5. Of course we were higher than that, but we were at like 13, something like that. 14 faith per turn. Because we bought we finished. Oh, I don't like that. I'm gonna need to start getting my guys. Dito's in the game, good. I like meeting people. The earlier we meet, the faster we'll have our tourism pressure over on them. Let's go ahead and purchase ourselves another builder here so we can start working on food. We kind of desperately need the growth, so let's put you there for right now. And political philosophy. Governor title finally into provision. And we'll start settling out as soon as I have the faith that I need. And now the settling begins. We can start building archers and purchasing settlers. And that's the first one. I would like to get 3 to 4 settlers out this golden age. And we're definitely jumping into classical republic. Let's go for revelation for the profit points. So far we're in the lead on the profit here. I don't like the fact that he's got troops near us. I don't think he's gonna declare war, but it's uncomfortable. Whoa, flood destroyed every one of those farms I built. That sucks. Our first industry goes down. Gives us a decent tile there to work. And we're just gonna jump into the wheel. We need to get into some production. I'm gonna be greedy and try to go for the oracle. Let's see if we can't get that. Things cost less to purchase with faith is a really good bonus for me because I plan to be purchasing quite a bit with faith. That's some units. and I don't like how many units that is. Change into scripture to give us better holy site adjacencies. Military tradition might as well. And we're working on Antananarivo. Let's actually get a COD instead, because I'm closer to getting an envoy with you. Bam. Jimma gets settled. I would like to purchase and purchase. And we're going to just build an old god obelisk here first, because I don't have masonry. Oh, there's the delicate arch. Apologies, I'll settle somewhere else. I don't really intend on settling down here too much more, so we'll settle out to the other side. Blam, there's some era score for suzeraining you. There's the delicate arch for some era score. Your cities are close, your troops are strong. My people are lazy and unworthy. Which one is it gonna be, game? We're making so much faith now. There's a settler, we're gonna come settle there. And then we can get a settler to come settle up here. And John, Curtin, and Guitarja go to war. It's not really what I was expecting. I thought he was going to turn them towards me. Now we can throw down this holy site here. And we're going to come in here and purchase a builder. And let's go down towards machinery next. Here's that fantastic holy site. Oh, we didn't get a religion. Who got the last? I was right there. Darn, that's gonna slow us down a little bit. That the tourism from the religion would have helped a lot. But hey, you know, we gotta live with the way the dice roll. Probably could have purchased that great profit anyway, so it's kind of on me. Kandar gets founded. Old God Obelisk comes out here. Hewn Church comes down here. And I'll slurp that up to speed up the holy site. I lost my friendship with Guitarja. So let's re-up you so we stay buddies. And another Hewn Church. Yeah, we're making 66 per turn. Settler number 3. This is what makes Menelik so strong, honestly, is the ability to just abuse monumentality. Like nobody else, really. We've got 10 turns, huh? 10 turns on this era. I think we'll just go for a campus up here. And I can't get chorus until the next era. I guess we'll appoint Pingala in the capital. And then we'll move Magnus over to Axum. Then next time we can get Liang somewhere. Oh, and I lost the Oracle too. Darn, man. We're not doing the best here. I'm going to levy the military of Akkad. And hopefully use that to come over here and beat up some of these barb camps that keep spawning. I also should get sailing, so I could buy a galley. That's +3 there. We can purchase our galley here. It's gonna be blocked in, but it does give us 2 era score. We have discovered Hercules. I'm gonna switch over to building Hurt. He's just good enough that you kind of just always want him. I'm still 5 era score away. Whoa, and all the galleys over here. Jeez, it's a stupid number. Now we can come get the truffles. And we'll have to put the Hewn Church here because we can't put it next to this one. Actually, I need to purchase our builder over here. And this turn, we can come over here and purchase a settler. And where do I want this settler to go? Is this a hill? It is. I can get plenty of preserve value up here. So let's send you to the north. Disperse. That's 3. I need 1 era score. Oh my god, how can I get 1 era score? How many turns do I have? 3. If I sell all my stuff, I need to give them a turn to get gold. I might be able to get there. Maybe. Oh, this is bad. This is real bad. Maybe. I might be able to get there. It's gonna be really close. It's gonna be really, really close. We're gonna attempt it. If I give them a turn to get more gold, I might be able to purchase this. and Sue's Antananarivo 740. I sold all of my luxuries for this. Let's come in here, purchase you. That gave it to me. Okay, well, we got it. And that gave us some envoys in various places. Then we can come over here and get an extra cotton, allowing us to build an industry on that. Yes, that's a good shout. I would like to purchase an archer too if it's possible. So let's just sell off all that. And we'll go into the medieval era. I forgot about you. You're gonna have to come back and not go that way because you'll get beat up. There's too much bad here. Swap you. And it doesn't count? That's a shame. We're just going to take another monumentality and abuse it. There's a hill tile over here on the coast I could settle. There's a hill tile down here I can settle. And all this is getting wasted, unfortunately. There's so many hill tiles that I want to settle out here. I'm not able to get all the ones that I want. And finally, we get to open up Chorus. Cities earn gold, science, and culture per turn equal to 20% of their faith. So we should see a decent uptick in our yields next turn, because we've got quite a bit of faith going here. Yeah, there's a big uptick in our science, our gold, I mean, and a decent uptick in our culture. Wow, everybody's just getting murked. I've got so many issues with barbarians. I want the builders. Can we take you out? Yes. Okay, good. And I have enough gold to purchase a archer in the city to stave off all these silly galleys, hopefully. And I am not far from being able to get Maui back, which is where I would like to be. Lalabella, purchase the archer. Please build the old god obelisk. And we are at darn near 100 gold per turn, or 100 faith per turn. And finally we get Hercules also. Great. And purchase Maui. Great. Start cleaning up these barbs finally. No, I don't want to build the theater square. I want to build a granary. And when I have enough faith, we're going to purchase a settler to come settle on this. We have uncovered Sinbad. Who has Sinbad? Nobody. I don't think I will have the ability to get Sinbad, honestly. But we did make ourselves suzerain over Mitla because we built the catapult. My God. The amount of barbarians coming out of there, it's impossible to contend with. How much pop do I need to put down another thing? Ugh, 7 pop is kind of far away. I don't want to hold up Hercules for that long. There's Weldia done. No, you get back. And we're going to get a preserve up here most likely. But I can get a good Rock-hewn church somewhere. I'm gonna just go ahead and hit monarchy. Give ourselves some more cards. I like the cards. Let's go for writers. I think that's good enough for us for right now. And I'm pushing up to education as fast as possible. Be my friend. Be my friend. I want to get to flight as fast as possible. I haven't built any science infrastructure, and we're keeping up with the bottom 2 civs, which is pretty good. Oh, this is you're dead, Herc. I didn't get any use out of you. You just don't survive that. That's kind of unfortunate that I walked him up into that death trap. I really should have paid more attention. Let's run him back and keep trying to use up our Maui charges. I got barb issues. A lot of them. A stupid amount of barb issues. And I need to be spending stuff. And spending stuff. I have too much faith banked up. Ooh, these guys became Geneva. I like that. And I really want to get Reformed Church. And then head up here to natural history. So we can start getting our early things there. Pingla, start leveling you. Where are we on great people? Riders are in the medieval. I have plenty of faith. I should probably be able to start purchasing riders pretty easily. I just need to make sure I'm throwing my rock-hewn churches down. Another settler. I am cranking these puppies out. That's a +3 rock-hewn. It's not the best, but it's certainly better than nothing. There's not a lot of hill tiles down here for me to abuse. So we're just gonna make you like a harbor city. More cities is more better. And I would like to get a city maybe like on this hill here. Is that where you're gonna go? I think so. I can get a city here too. I just had to take the time to build it. +6 church goes down up here. Yeah, as soon as I get to flight, the capital's gonna be pumping out stuff. Boom, Desi gets something. And I'll send this trade route to Antananarivo, giving us suzerainty over them. And we're at 100 science per turn. I'm beating these two, and I've only built one science district. I have so many extra resources. Guitarja is willing to pay a king's ransom for most of them. Another settler in a turn is okay with me. I need to come up here and improve this. So let's pop that down, and I'll just purchase this in advance, and we'll turn into a theocracy. Let's put in our policy cards. I could get simultaneum and do, it's only one faith, never mind. I guess natural philosophy. I don't love that, but I guess that's what we'll go with. Shoot, shoot, and murder. And maybe next turn we'll be able to come in here and get rid of this. I really want to throw a preserve down here. Gotta get 10 era score. I think this is gonna go to culture because there's a lot of culture on the map. And I want this to go to me. I think 3 is enough to get that. Let's pump 1 into the cultural city states. Culture and Minlik. I got both of those. Fantastic. And we got a little bit of air score. I need still 9 air score. That drops us down to 6 air score. That's pretty good. That is probably going to be one of the last 2 or 3 settlers we buy, since we're right up on the end here. We're not getting another monumentality age, and we're right up here on the end of the age. I think I can squeeze in maybe 1 to 2 more, and that's about it. I know that there's no water up here, but I'm willing to put a city here just to prevent barb spawns because they're very annoying, and we can make it a preserve city. We got first use of iron. Can I levy anybody? 800. We can levy you. Will that give me some era score? It did. It got me 1. I'm 4 away. Military science boost because we got to kill with a knight. 1, 2, 3. I kind of boost all that, huh? I guess a commercial hub here would be okay. And we have a governor title. We'll promote that into grants. Let's purchase another settler, and we're gonna send this settler out over here, just playing with the principle that more is more. We lose Hercules. That gives us a little bit. 3 era score away. Let's grab Ibn Fadlan, and that gives us our normal age, which we want. I would love a golden age, but we're gonna take the normal and be happy with it. But that does mean probably not get another settler. But even if we don't get another settler, I mean, we kind of abused monumentality here. I built 1 settler and we're on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 settlements with 1 settler out. Soon to be 12 settlements. I mean, that's not half bad. We can start buying our archaeological museums. So I'm just going to go ahead and purchase that, giving us 6 culture per turn. That boosts natural history. We're not that far from natural history, which means we're probably going to be the first to getting artifacts out. I need to save up so I can get more theater squares down in more places. Us grabbing Hercules was a big push in that direction. And we're only 5 techs away from flight, which should tell you something. That's Decent. That's pretty decent. Where do I unlock lumber mills? Let's come back and grab construction so that I can boost lumber mills. He's in a dark age. That sucks for you, dude. I haven't built like a single commercial hub, and we're at almost 200 gold per turn. I haven't built but one science district, and we are at almost a full 200 science per turn. Menelik's really strong. We're way ahead of our guys on culture now, and it's really just because of the amount of faith we're putting out. Imagine if we had the relic religion. There's another city over here. We're getting to the point of ridiculousness now. I'm gonna throw this theater square down and start working on you. And then we're gonna purchase some settlers out of this. I can almost get Maui again. I can almost purchase a great engineer. I am the AI now. I have all the land. Oh, we've got quite a few artifact spots. That's great. That means I can just pop right down in here and get an archaeologist. And we can get trade routes. I want to send this trade route to Perth. And then I'm going to find the city that has the most resources, probably Lalibela. And we're going to purchase ourselves not enough gold. Well, let's get some gold then. And we're going to send that to Guitaria if we can. And it's conservation time. Cliffs of Dover and Freddy. That wasn't your colors. Kublai, was that your colors? Must have been. Yeah, Changsha. Oh, this is an inland sea? I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting a way through. And Kublai already wants to be my friend. I'll take it. Oh yeah, Herc, come get rid of this, because I would like to buy a settler to go out there if I could. I also want to get a market down here to get another trade route. We'll send that trade route over to Freddy. Medieval barbs, stone tablet, ancient Menelik. That's not going to get themed now, unfortunately. Jima, I need to get Liang so I can put her down there and start getting good use out of builders down there. My city, my settlement, my empire, woof, just kind of needs more builders everywhere. I've neglected them a lot. Ooh, we do have coal somewhere. I didn't realize. I completely missed it. Because people want to buy that coal. I refuse. I don't want them to have it. And again, look, we're keeping up with everybody, and I've not really built any districts to be able to do that. We just have so many settlements on hills, and we have so much faith being produced out of most of our settlements that it's keeping up for us, because Menelik is Memelik, and he's kind of nuts. Kind of busted, kind of broken. I mean, just based off of how many settlements we got out of Monumentality here, you can sort of see what I'm talking about. I'll buy that tile. I'll buy that improved tile. Kinnear needs some stuff. It's gonna take 50 turns. I'm not gonna wait that long for that. I can actually just straight up purchase it now and have some tiles to actually work. Orgo, are you the last one? I think there's one more. 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, there's one more out there somewhere. Addis Ababa has grown. I'm gonna go ahead and purchase Brunelleschi here because we can. We have a ton of stuff that gives us more. Ooh, Christina, she's the last one. It gives us more culture too, because we have who is it? Is it Antananarivo? Yes. So that pumps our culture up a bit. I need to find a good wonder to build and a good place to build it to get boosts for either a national park or a theater square. Honestly, probably mausoleum. I could get a mausoleum down here. Look at this, how easy it is to just make the world love us and be our friends. Sparta, you don't need my friendship. Christina, you'll be my friend. I'm just missing Gorgo now as my friend. That's most of the world, and we're gonna pick up cultural heritage so that we can get more stuff. What wonder do I want to throw down? I mean, Hermitage would be good. Oh, maybe Kos is good. What's the continent situation? We have quite a few cities not on our home continent. Casa might be okay. And it's one that I never ever build. You know what? Let's be brave. 315. Yeah, we'll do that. And we'll come over here. We're gonna purchase an amphitheater soon. Next, well, this turn actually, because we can just sell those. Let's click on you, click on you. Excuse me, game. Excuse me, game. Purchase. Amphitheater. Faith purchase. An archaeological museum next turn. And we'll have to start considering our national parks as well. Kind of need more gold. I'm having to purchase a whole lot of things. I kind of need the gold to do it. It's verstoord. He hates me, whatever. Are you a hill? No, but you're a hill. Ottawa Archaeological Museum. And an archaeologist is 680. That's not that far away. And that drops us down to 8 turns. That means I'll want to get somebody in Axum because it has the most faith and stuff per turn. And of course, as I am building the dam, it floods. It's like Occam's razor. The worst possible outcome will always happen while you're building your dam. How are you spawning up here? You silly, irritating barb camps? It should not be possible. How much culture does Christina have? She's going to be a bit of an issue. She's got a lot of culture. It's going to mean a lot of like pushing to keep her from producing too much culture. Let's get a builder over here to get appeal on these tiles, because we're going to get a naturalist fairly soon to get over there. Renaissance John Curtin. Same era, different civ. I have medieval, I have an ancient, I have an ancient. I also need to come in here and make sure that I'm purchasing these things. Let's get our luxuries online. But let's also make sure that we're purchasing writing great works, because I want to make sure that we're pushing our culture and our tourism as hard as we can. And it's something that I always fail to do, is just purchase those great works. There's Casa. That gives us 3 governor titles to put down too. And we can go in and put the 100% tourism from great works and artifacts in over natural philosophy. We don't need that. We have tons of artifacts already, so that's just gonna make us feel even better. Liang, please go to Axum, and I kind of want the rest of the governor titles to be promoted into you, so that I can get down to here to purchasing districts with faith. It's going to be the most important one for us. And then soon we'll have flight. And flight is going to give us tons of tourism. Next turn we'll have flight, in fact. Oh yeah, things are coming together. But what I really need is gold, so that I can get all of my national parks up. I need builders. And there's flight, getting us up to 119 culture per turn. We were not there earlier. Barbs continue to plague me. Annoyingly, but I mean, we've kind of just got the drop, the lock on these artifacts. We've got quite a few of these, giving us ancient barbs. I don't think I had ancient barbs, giving us a bunch of tourism, a bunch of culture, and we've hit a golden age. Of course, luckily enough. Let's pop you up to Geneva. But barbs, they're still the bane of my existence. I will dig where I please. I'm sorry, you're my ally, so you're not gonna war me, and I want all of those artifacts. So I will dig where I please. Really? This is not high enough appeal? Does it take 1640 for a settler? I mean, that might be a bit pie in the sky. I don't know if I'm gonna get myself another settler. I do have a ton of this. Oh yeah, we can get a settler. I'm suzerain over so many different city-states that it's not an issue to spend that Diplo favor. Ooh, Torch of Maui. Belonged to me anyway, sir. I think the last time that we played as Menelik, we got a 175 victory, and I don't think I'm close to that now. We had a bit of a slow start, but I'm not that far away from winning, if we're being perfectly honest. Maybe we can grab a sub 200? Maybe. It all depends on how fast I can get my national parks up. Getting those is going to really push us, and getting up to computers is going to be important as well. So let's go ahead and set that. We're kind of far from computers though. We still have a few techs that we had to pick up to get all the way up there. I will be building a national park. I can buy 2 privateers pretty easily, so they'll get boosted. Adopt a government with 8 policy slots. That's kind of far away. 8 policy slots. 2, 4, 7, 8. I would have to get up here to democracy, and we're actually not close to that at all. We've got quite a few civics that we have to get through, and ideology is not boostable. So I don't think we're going to get computers boosted. But we're still heading up there, and I am finishing up quite a few theater squares here, so we might be able to grab something. As the world enters into the industrial era, we once again hit a golden age. I think we've goldened everything but one. These guys being in heroic ages, or him being in heroic age, is an issue for me. I don't like that. I think let's probably hit reform the coinage. I don't think we're going to care about the heartbeat of steam. Industrial era golden age dedications are not anything that I really care about. They're not particularly great. And then we need to clear out this barb camp and save up a little bit of faith so that we can purchase Hercules and Maui once again. We have upped our trade route capacity, which is good. I think we're just going to be building builders here because Guinea needs quite a bit of builder work. Addis Ababa is going to need a builder eventually, and a granary up here is going to do us pretty good. We still haven't got our grove and our sanctuary over there. Are there any more artifacts I can steal from John Curtin? Yes, quite a few, honestly, so that's great. We've got the world cornered on artifacts. We've got quite a few of them, but I'm not making enough gold. There we go. First, a national park goes in, giving us 4 era score and boosting radio. There's somewhere else I can get a national park. This can be a national park, I'm pretty certain. So let's purchase a nationalist and send it down there. We're gonna need to build some forests over here to stop these droughts from constantly occurring. I kind of want to grab 16 faith isn't doing much for us right now. I kind of want to grab aesthetics for the culture. Our Oromo Cav is already almost dead. That's nuts. They're pretty weak. Ethiopia got so many other things, but their unique units are kind of doo-doo. They're not very good, but everything else about their kit is just so insanely boosted that it doesn't matter. A second national park goes up, giving us era score. And I love this part of the game when you can just chain golden ages together with your national parks. It's very satisfying. That's why I think the culture victory is the best victory in Civ 6. I can actually get a national park over here on the Chocolate Hills as well. We'll want to do that. Ooh, I'm glad I didn't build a bank because we get a free Medici, giving us a free bank and giving us that nice great work slot. Fix our rock-hewn churches up so that we can get the most out of them. Can I get a rock-hewn church over here? Yes, I can right here. But this one, nah, it's a wash because of the mountain. So we'll put it over there when we have the gold. And let's remove this clan. Hey, we got economics out of that. At this point, we really need to be buying all of our amphitheaters that we can buy, but we just need the gold. How many times have I said I need gold this game? I get another settlement, Ankober. That might be the last of our settlements, because honestly, we've kind of settled too many cities. But we were able to just abuse monumentality so hard that we had to at least consider settling this many cities. We're up to, what is it? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 cities. We could probably get up to 14 fairly easily without even breaking a sweat. And now we've unlocked the ability to get all these relics. Oh, that's gonna be a big faith sink, but it's gonna be a worthwhile faith sink because it pays me back in. Oh, Guitarja. I don't have a Guitarja yet. Can I start theming anything? Ancient, ancient, medieval, Menelik, ancient, medieval Guitarja. So I need to move this medieval barbs and this ancient barbs over. And I have a medieval John. So as soon as I get my next one, we can theme one. Hewn Church here for 4 tourism. And I should probably get a unit here. Oh yeah, I forgot all about this city. Again, this city is probably just gonna be builder city from now on. Now that we've got Liang sitting in there. I do need to get a trade route out. I'll probably end up purchasing a trade route. Why is the appeal up here so bad? It really shouldn't be that bad. And just more excavating artifacts. Medieval bars, medieval Guitarja. I think we already had a medieval Guitarja, didn't we? Medieval curtain. I have medieval Guitarja here. Ancient barbs, medieval Guitarja here. Let's move you with the medieval John curtain. Medieval John, medieval Guitarja, ancient barbs, medieval barbs. So that's themed. I need ancient Menelik, ancient barbs, ancient Menelik. I need a different ancient. Medieval barbs, medieval barbs, medieval Guitarja. I need more ancients. I'm just stacking up grievances here, plundering their stuff, but they're gonna have to learn to live with it because I want all the stuff. Sewer here in the capital because we're getting close to our housing cap. And I really want to start grabbing Auckland, but I need a rider. I'm fairly close. I'll get 1 in 6 turns. I also want to come in here and purchase Great Works of Writing, and I'll spend some gold to do this. Freddy's willing to sell me like everything he's got, and then we'll stack up some gold per turn. What about luxuries? Are there any luxury trades I can pick? Well, I mean, I shouldn't have bought that. I already have salt. Ugh. I can't deal with musketmen with an Oromo Kev. I need something a little bigger. If we come into Addis Ababa and buy the archaeological museum, we should be able to buy an archaeologist as well. Medieval walls here for the Hewn Church there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to run my Oromo away and lose that builder and just be happy about losing it. I actually have aluminum, which this game I'm probably gonna be selling off because I don't need it. I can also sell off a bunch of this Diplo favor again, because I don't need it. I need to buy 2 privateers. How much does 1 single privateer cost? Can I still build privateers? Yes. Oh, 1,000 per? Ooh, that's a little expensive. They're a little pricey. Well, I've got 2 sources of aluminum. Where's the other one? I don't care about this because I didn't get a religion, so I'm not going to put that in there. But I do want to make me the culture bomber. And we'll go for Nobel Prize in Physics. There's no way I'm going to win that because I just don't have the Great People generation. But we could put up a fight. Broadcast Center. Who didn't? Oh, Dido, you don't want to be my friend? Be my friend. And then we'll come over here and we'll purchase the privateer here. Just to boost you. And we'll do this for some era score. I might as well send you up there for some more era score too. Get an army. All right, big, you be extra. And if we look at the city-states, we've kind of got them locked down. We own all the cultural city-states, all the military city-states. most of the science city states. Nobody's able to put up too much of a fight against us there. It's just a matter of time. We get a great artist finally, but I don't have any art museums. I think we went all archaeological museums, and I still haven't built a single cultist, which is nuts. We're gonna get those going very soon. As soon as I don't need faith for archaeological museums and things like that. You know what? No, I'm wasting time. We might as well just start buying cultists now, because cultists turn into faith and culture. Ancient barbs? I think I already had ancient barbs and ancient Menelik. I need something else ancient. Finally, we get our great writer. This is the first naturally generated great writer that we made, and we're well into the industrial era. Everybody went for culture this game. We didn't really stand much of a chance. Everybody was going for the great writers. It's announced. What have I done? What's your agenda? Why do you hate me so much? Excuse me, Gorgo. Let me look at you. Never gives up items in a peace deal, unlike civs who match that approach. Just like civs who have capitulated or have never gone to war. That's why she hates me. Of course she'll hate that. So she's designed to just be a huge pain. Let's see if Curtin still wants to be our friend even after we plundered. Yes, good. Give me your cultural alliance. Great. And Guitar should give me back the religious alliance. Fantastic. So what are we looking at now? We're still growing. I'm gonna need more national parks though. We're not growing fast enough to get by without national parks. We can purchase an archaeological. I think we're gonna purchase a naturalist first. And let's make sure that we have the tiles. Why is the appeal here not good enough? This tile needs to get boosted, huh? Okay. Industrial era barbs. Do we really need an artifact from the industrial era when we're like in the industrial era? Would that really be an artifact? I'm gonna go ahead and finish off Pingala to get the era score. One era score, even at this point, is still pretty important. So we're just gonna grab him and let's go veterancy for the harbor buildings and just start spamming cultists. What do I get here? Industrial John Curtin. I can't deal with all of these barbs. We can purchase our archaeological museum and not our naturalist next turn, but we can go ahead and designate this as a national park, giving us quite a bit of air score boosted. And I'm saving up for a seaport over here would be nice. I'm saving up for the sanctuary so we can start pumping science and gold out of cities. We're so close. Oh, and there's our course of the drum. We're so close to computers, that's gonna really boost us. Yes, and can I purchase the sanctuary here? I am just like 10 gold away here. Let's go ahead and sell off some of this aluminum because we're definitely not using that. We're not going to space. Sanctuary there, that boosts so much here. And then you can come over here to deal with this. I really like preserves. I think preserve yields look and feel fantastic. If I can get another, you know what? You don't go over to the west. I'm gonna make sure you stay over here to clean this up. Theater square here. 1, 2, 3. I don't know if I can get a national park over here very easily. Maybe that's a settlement that we just don't get a national park to. I have trade routes going where? Ready. Dito Guitarja. I need to send trade routes down to Curtin. Let's purchase one. That reaches our trade maximum. I'm gonna need trade going over to Gorgo and to Christina, but that's a little harder to get. And finally, we hit ideology. None of those policy slots really matter to me very much. Raj gets us quite a bit of... No, Merchant Confederation. What am I talking about? Always Merchant Confederation. It just gives you so much gold. What's the best? 27, 29, 31. You're the best one we can get to good old Australia. And let's come over here and buy our archaeologist. We're up to 300 tourism per turn. And now we're just focusing on culture. There's no point in focusing on anything else. I want to get over to environmentalism, which is ages away. Aerodrome or airstrip on a foreign continent. We can do that. Nuclear fission is too far. Poor sewers is not going to happen. But I can build an aerodrome over here somewhere. Medieval. Let's go for Menelik, because I already have barbs. I know I also already have Menelik, but we'll deal with it. Well, we're not going to get a sub 200. I was really hoping for it, but we didn't get there. 250, sub 250 is definitely possible though, still. 250 is about where I normally win. 250, 260, 270 in that range. So if we can get below that, I'll be pretty solid. I'll be pretty happy about it. Yes, I need to make sure we're getting, that's something I forgot completely. We need to make sure that we're going through and we're getting open borders and vibe checking everybody. So let's go ahead and grab that now. Sanctuary here gives us amazing looking yields. And we can get a rock-hewn church up there to give us more tourism. I don't want a military alliance. I'm willing to offer a lot of alliances. I'm not really willing to offer military alliance. I don't want to get dragged into any wars because that slows our tourism gains down. But we do get democracy, which makes gold purchases cheaper. And it allows us to put in way more cards. I think this is what we're going to go with, is tourism. It's faith, it's culture, all things that we want. Speaking of faith, let's go 1360 next turn then. And I still don't have printing, which is a mistake because all tourism from great works of writing get doubled. We've got quite a few of those. It's more medieval barbs and medieval Meneliks, all of which I do not need. Medieval curtain, medieval, that's themed. Menelik. Medieval barbs. Do I have? Oh, I have a medieval Katarja. That'll be themed. Oh yeah, I'll trade an economic alliance. We like those. Speaking of economic, what great people are we at? I'm looking for Sarah Breedlove. She gives you the tourism bonus for trade routes. And since we're trying to get trade routes with everybody, she would just work out just fine. Medieval barbs. Okay, let's go and consider theming. So we have a Menelik, we have a Barbs, and we have a Katarja. That themes you. Where is Addis Ababa? Renaissance Barbs, Ancient Barbs, Renaissance Curtain. I would like to trade a Renaissance for a Renaissance, or at least move this over into Addis Ababa. Because we get the themed boost, or the culture boost, in the capital from Pingala. Ooh, Gondar has an archaeological museum. So next turn we'll be able to get our archaeologist out of it. And if we find a medieval or Renaissance, that would be good. And I think it's time to spend some gold on trade routes. We definitely want to hit Kublai with a trade route. So Changsha, you get your trade. And I would like to get Christina at some point with a trade route, but I don't think we can reach her. Not quite yet, or not that far from it. I'm looking for any spare rock-hewn churches I can throw down for some more tourism as well. With Hercules coming back, hopefully we can come over here and finally deal with this dumb barb. It's been plaguing us for about 1,000 years. We're up to 524 tourism, which is solid. Our alliances have leveled up. I don't think I'm still... Oh, and we can get rock bands now, which is huge. So with Vilnius, our alliance level up is important. Who are we currently up against? 272, or 308, I guess, is Freddy. So what we'll do is we'll come over here and purchase our first rock band next to Freddy. And send it over to him. He's the one that we're having to race. None of these units are melee except for you. So none of them can actually do anything. You need to be named Toxic Wonders, and two more levels on theater. Glam Rock is the best. We just have to now go find some theater squares. We need to be selective. Don't throw those rock bands away. He's got to have theater squares somewhere. Yeah, there's no melee units. Without melee units, they can't actually take any of my stuff. So I'm not scared of these guys anymore. I'll purchase another rock band over here. And now it's synagogue time. Just gotta push faith. Start pushing faith. Here at the end, we're getting pretty close. We've got Midnight Metal and the Toxic Wonders. Wonder tiles. Yeah, album cover art's gonna be what that is then. So let's go find theater squares and wonders. A couple of big tourism bombs over here. And that'll win us the game. Who do we get? Horatio Nelson. Because we have so many of those districts. We have so many harbors now. And harbor buildings. Boom, boom, boom. Restore all those suzerainities. And we'll see our culture come back. It's 612, so we're way ahead of anybody else here. It's just a matter of closing the game out, which unfortunately is going to depend a lot on RNG as we look for theater squares. And we found our first world wonder, so we'll come straight over here for it. He's gotta have theater squares because he's got lots of great writers. There's a theater square right down here. I can't deal with you, bruh. I can't deal with you, infantry. What's the strongest unit I can buy? Not much. And buying this aerodrome just speeds this up by 1 turn. But 1 turn is worth it, so I'll throw that aerodrome down. Never underestimate what 1 turn saving can give you. Toxic Wonders, you are gonna go over here, and I would love to get a Rock-Hewn Church there. Okay, there's a theater square. We perform better. Will we die? No, but we don't level up, which upsets me because I wanted the level up actually. But there's plenty of wonders over there. That's good. We can perform on those. And let's try to get more rock bands into him before he passes music censorship. So we go into a normal modern era, lots of golden ages. Still not anything that I'm particularly excited to be running cards wise, but we can start performing now. Oh no, Midnight Metal died immediately. We were on a tile. We were on a wonder tile. We performed better on wonder tiles. Okay, Rival Emperor, can you do better? You just get roadies, which is okay. Not the one we'd be wanting though. Rock-Hewn Church there for more. And I think we should go ahead and purchase a builder here to fix our stuff. Can I purchase anything useful anywhere? A trade route, another trade route would be useful. And a factory would be big. Coal power plant. And a broadcast center. 1 more rock band. I'm hesitant to spend that much more money on them though. They're just so RNG dependent. It makes me nervous. I hate depending on randomness. A lot of people dunk on Civ 7's oh, Pharsalos, I can get you. Yes, Civ 7's culture victory. And you know what, I understand it. I'm not the biggest fan of Civ 7's culture victory either. But no real RNG. There are enough artifacts for you to win the game always. It just depends on how many you can get. So to me, that feels pretty good. I have so many Diplo favor points that I can just take 1 or 2 out of these and pump it into Diplo points. Ooh, Mega Colossal Eruption. Ah, darn it, Freddy got that. I really wanted that. Fake Chinchilla is going to be water parks, because there is a water park over here. Look how lucky we are for that. How rarely does the AI build water parks? And Rival Emperor, they survive. They don't level up, but they do survive. And that's equally as important. Rival Emperor, do you level up this time? Oh, they do level up, thank God. And Toxic Wonders, you guys are theater squares. Do we get the level up this time? And Nope, they just survived. That's a bummer. Finally, we get to environmentalism, and now we're up to 653 tourism. Is there any more? Are there any more theater squares nearby that we can easily reach? No, unfortunately, no. What do you get? Spaceports and campuses, yes. And toxic wonders? Do they die? Nope. But they still don't level up. Come on, guys. Oh no, he finally hit us with the music ban. That slows us down a lot. I'm gonna have to find someone else to hit. That's pretty painful. Well, I knew it was only a matter of time. I do have some monopolies. What monopolies do I have? Resources. I have a monopoly over incense, dyes and truffles and tobacco and cotton. That's probably contributing quite a bit to the amount of tourism we have right now. Nobody will sell me artifacts. I just went through and bought a ton of artifacts. Kinnear needs, and Gore needs an archaeologist. We need archaeologists. I just went and purchased a ton of artifacts and great works. I'm looking for Renaissance and industrial stuff now, so we should be heading for the shipwrecks. That should give us quite a bit of tourism and culture. Yes, we jumped up to 800. Commander, if winning isn't everything, why keep score? I'm looking now for the tourism cards, so we want to be making sure we're keeping up with those. I don't have them yet, but we should go looking for tourism from great works and music. We want to come up here to social media, make sure that I up my alliances and my friendships here, keep them going. Come on, rival emperors, level up for us. They do not. Oh, I'm so frustrated. Why won't you level? Please, I'm begging you, just level up. Nobody likes my Ethiopian rock bands. They will not level up and they keep dying. I'm not getting the ones that I want. Let's change policies and throw in the music. I'll throw out scripture for that. I think I've played 10 times without leveling up. And that's so annoying. Why shan't I level up? Oh, we finally lost Toxic Wonders. They did their best. Where's the other boys? Over here in Australia. Come on, rival emperor. 3rd tier performance. Classical guitarja. Classical's not necessarily what I want. I can theme this because I have medieval barbs, medieval guitarja, medieval Kublai. Medieval Kublai, barbs. Do I have other medievals? I need a Renaissance. And we lose rival emperors, finally. Shame, truly was a shame. They performed 1 billion times, only leveled up once, but they will be missed. Okay, is there any quick and easy artifacts I can grab from anywhere? No. They're all very far away. At least 6 turns away. And we hope to have won by then. Religious Emperor, that's a good, promising name. Let's go for Surf Band and try that. Well, finally, we get social media, and we need to put that in. I'm willing to trade out grand operas for it. Gets us to 927. We're dominant over all but Germany now. We have 71 great works, the vast majority of them being artifacts. I didn't buy as many cultists as I should have, but we have so much coming in from the Void Singers. Bro, get off that harbor tile. We roll a 50-50 roll, and we didn't lose. That's fantastic. That's great. Hopefully he'll get off that harbor tile next turn and we'll be able to use it. If I had gotten a Reliquary's Religion, I think we would have won sub 200 maybe. But we didn't. We didn't get the Religion. Supposedly we will win next turn. We'll have to see. Religious Emperors dies as they perform on the tile they're supposed to perform on. That's so dumb. Do we get the win? No, we didn't. But definitely we'll get it next turn. There's no way. We're only one little measly tourism away. I think we're getting like 12 or 13 a turn. What do we get here? Classical. I already have classical barbs. I didn't want that. I don't have any relics from Tito, but we win. There's our culture victory, turn 230. I'm pretty sure it was turn 230. The thing I want to see on this graph is the faith per turn. We were doing really well. The only wow, Freddy was ahead of us on faith per turn until about the end game there. Turn 170, we started popping off on faith per turn. Culture per turn as well. You can see when the Void Singer started kicking in. All in all, this is a fun game. And that's Menelik. He's one of the strongest leaders in the game. He's really good. If you get a really strong start with him, you get lots of heals, you can just take over the game. Be sure to vote for who you'd like to see in the next episode. Julius, Monty, either Qin, Poundmaker, or Mathias. I think all of these would make an interesting game, except for Unifier Qin. I really don't want to play him. But make sure you leave your comment down below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.